For our first question, we will be taking a look at the code on the right. But before we do that, let's quickly go over the dog class that we will be referencing. So here we have our constructor. It takes in a string name and an int size. Additionally, we have two instance methods, which will be called by instances of the dog class. So the first one, bark, takes in an int x and prints out woof x times. The second one, play, when called, will print out bark bark. So now let's step through the program line by line. Just a quick thing to take note of, in Java all variables are declared before they are used. So the first line here declares a variable of type int called size and assigns it 27. And the second line declares a variable of type string and assigns it to Fido. And then here we declare and initialize a new variable of type dog and assign it a new dog object whose name will be Fido and size will be 27. Okay, so similarly in the next line, x is assigned to size minus 5, which is 22. Then here we have our if statement. So if x is less than 15, we will call mydog.bark, but since x is not less than 15, we will skip it and jump to our while loop. So here the body will execute until x is no longer greater than 3. So since we initially have x equal to 22, this loop will run 19 times. So during each iteration, x will be decremented by 1, and mydog.play will be called, resulting in bark bark to be printed. Our next line declares an array of integers and initializes it to 1 with 2, 4, 6, and 8. Here we print hello, and then here notice that we are using println instead, and this method basically does the same thing as print, except it will terminate the line at the end. So this will print out dog : space and Fido. Okay, here we want to access index 1 of our numList array. Since arrays in Java are indexed starting at 0, this will print out 4 with line termination at the end since we're using the println method. And finally, our last if statement checks if the third index into our numList array is equal to 8, which it is, and it will print out potato and again terminate the line afterwards. So if we compile our program and run it, our output would look something like this.